Hello, dear student. I am Pankaj M. Patel from Vadasma Engineering College. I am going to teach you subject Irrigation Engineering, which subject code is 2170609. This is a very important and very interesting subject. If you attend my lecture regularly, it is very easy to get score in examination. And interview point of view, this subject is also very important. Now we are starting from the module number 1, which contain what is the definition of irrigation engineering, what is the necessity of engineering, what is benefit and ill effect of irrigation, and what is the types of irrigation scheme. First of all, we will see what is the definition of irrigation. So, irrigation defined as an artificial application of water to the land for the growing of crop. If water is available in sufficient quantity for the plant, there is no need of irrigation. But in India, the rainfall is very irregular, so we need irrigation water. In order to achieve this objective, an irrigation system is required to be developed that involves planning, design, construction, operation, and maintenance of various irrigation work. Now we will see what is the necessity of irrigation. Why irrigation is necessary? So the main reason for the irrigation is insufficient rainfall. Farmers are not getting enough rain for their crop, and also uneven distribution of rainfall. Sometimes it is heavy and sometimes it is low. So for getting sufficient quantity of water and improvement of perennial crop, we need irrigation. And development of agriculture in desert area. Now, what are the benefits of irrigation engineering? So, with the help of irrigation, we increase agricultural production and we improve the production, so it is beneficial to the nutrition of the people. The irrigation is also required for the recreation purpose. In big cities like Bombay and where recreation is necessary, in parks, restaurants developed near canal bank, and it is also required for social and cultural improvement. And if we increase the cultural and the social level of population living near canal and reservoir, tourist interest in the area of newly constructed reservoir is maybe enhanced. With the help of irrigation, we become self-sufficient in food. With the help of irrigation, we can increase our or improve our production, and it is also helpful for the electric generation also. Now we will see the ill effect of irrigation. So what is the ill effect of irrigation? So it's very bad effect on raising water table. The water table is rising where we are doing irrigation. In online irrigation canal, excessive seepage of water through bed and side take place, which raises the water table surrounding area, and so the soil in the root zone of the crop is saturated and become alkaline, which is harmful to the crops and plants. Thus, and thus the nearby area may be waterlogged. The climate become damp, and the temperature of the command area of an irrigation project may be lowered, which adversely affect the health of the community living in this area. And very bad ill effect of irrigation is that the mosquito is breeding due to excessive application of water, seepage and leakage from the canal, unlined canal. So it becomes the breeding place for the mosquito. So the value of the land also lows, because the land which is submerged due to construction of reservoir, dam, weir and barrage, so the revenue is also decreased. Irrigation projects are complex and expensive. If project fail due to absence of regular maintenance, return of revenue to the government becomes very low compared to the cost of construction, and maintenance cost is quite high for normal functioning of the project. There are two types of irrigation. One type is flow irrigation and second is parallel irrigation. So what is flow irrigation? The flow irrigation is that type of in which flow of water to crop filled from the source take place due to component of gravity force. Water flow due to the force of gravity. And perennial irrigation is that the types of source of water is from a river which is perennial. In Himalaya, the water is coming throughout the year. So when there is a incoming of water throughout the year, a weir or barrage is constructed across the river. Sometimes big dam also constructed from the reservoir upstream, and that water is used for the purpose of irrigation. Now you can see what are the irrigation methods. Irrigation methods are surface irrigation, subsurface irrigation, sprinkler irrigation. Now surface irrigation is bifurcated in three parts: flooding, furrow method, and contour farming. And flooding method is also classified in two portions: wild flooding and controlled flooding. In wild flooding, water is distributed throughout the farm, and in controlled flooding, like free flooding, contour lateral flooding, border strip flooding, check basin flooding, zigzag method of flooding. And subsurface irrigation is drip irrigation, and other important method is sprinkler irrigation. Now we will see in the figure there is a picture of surface irrigation. You can see water is flow with the help of gravity force, but care is necessary. Now in surface irrigation, farmer has to take care during all the water supply. Now next important method is sprinkler irrigation. When there is a shortage of water, sprinkler irrigation is very important. You can see the water is going in the crop or in the farm from the top of the plant to the bottom of the plant. It is very important method. And as compared to surface irrigation, less water is used in sprinkler irrigation. Now, where there is a very much shortage of water, there is a drip irrigation is also very much necessary. In drip irrigation method, all the farm is laid by the PVC or rubber pipes, so the water is reached to the exact root of the farm, and where water is going particular point of the root or at the plant, it is very beneficial for the production or for the development of the crop. You can see how all the machinery of the drip irrigation. We will see this irrigation in detail in further. Water is pumped and it is distributed in the pipes. We will see in detail all the function, all the parts, all the equipment used in drip irrigation. This is the very, and government is also giving the subsidies to the farmers for the development of this irrigation method. Now friends, you have seen all the irrigation methods: surface, subsurface, sprinkler, drip. We will see all the detailed irrigation method in detail in our next lecture. Now we will meet in next lecture. Thank you very much.